why your job search isn't working and how to fix it for financial success. Welcome, virtual friends, to Sophia Tell. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found your way. And if you've been here before, welcome back. You already know this is a space where we focus on growth, financial empowerment, and building a future you're proud of. Let's get started. I know that some of you have been searching for work for months, 7 months, maybe more. You've sent out dozens, even hundreds of applications. You've followed all the advice, updated your resume, customized your cover letters, prepared for interviews, and yet the silence is deafening. I see you, I hear you, and I want to help. Because right now, this isn't just about getting a job, it's about getting your life back on track. It's about regaining control, finding financial stability, and moving forward after feeling stuck for far too long. The job market is competitive, but there are ways to stand out. And sometimes it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Let's talk about what actually works and how small shifts in your approach can lead to big results. As you listen to today's video, you'll see scenes from Seoul, South Korea, a city that has transformed itself through persistence, innovation, and adaptability. Once rebuilding from hardship, it is now a global powerhouse of technology, culture, and opportunity. This place represents the power of reinvention, the same power you have in your own job search and financial journey. Just like a city that rises stronger after challenges, you too can rebuild your career, strengthen your skills, and create a future of financial stability and success. Let me tell you a story of mine. A dear friend of mine struggled for 7 months. Here's what we found. A dear friend of mine had been applying for jobs in the financial sector for months. He had the education, the qualifications, yet every interview seemed to lead nowhere. He kept hearing the same thing. We've decided to go with another candidate, or even worse, no response at all. After months of frustration, he finally reached out to me and said, "I don't get it. I know I'm qualified, but nothing is working." So I took a look at his CV, and that's when I found the problem. His CV wasn't working for him. It had the right information, but it didn't sell his strengths in a way that made him stand out. It was just a list of responsibilities, not results. He wasn't selling himself in interviews. He answered questions well, but he wasn't making it clear why he was the best choice for the role. He wasn't showing enthusiasm. He wanted the job, but his energy didn't reflect that in interviews. Employers want to see someone who is excited to work for them. We worked together to make some changes. He rewrote his CV to focus on his achievements, not just his tasks. He started preparing for interviews differently, learning how to tell his story and explain how he could help the company succeed. He also made a conscious effort to bring more enthusiasm into his voice, his posture, and his responses. It wasn't easy, and there were still a lot of setbacks. But after 7 months of job searching, he finally found the perfect role, a position that matched his skills, paid well, and gave him room to grow. It took a lot of effort, a lot of rejection, and a lot of self-improvement. But in the end, it all paid off. And that's what I want you to remember. If your job search isn't working, it doesn't mean you're not good enough. It means something in your strategy might need to change. How you can apply these lessons to your job search. If you're struggling to find work, take a step back and ask yourself, is my CV truly selling my skills and results? Am I communicating my value in a way that excites employers? Am I showing enthusiasm and energy in interviews? These small changes can make all the difference. My friend learned this the hard way, but you don't have to. Start making adjustments now, and your breakthrough will come sooner than you think. First, get your CV reviewed. Your resume is your financial asset. Your resume is your first impression, your financial leverage, and your ticket to higher paying opportunities. If it's not working, it's not because you're not good enough. It's because something about it isn't communicating your value. Keep it to 1 page unless you have extensive experience. Focus on results, not just responsibilities. Use clear, action-based language to highlight your impact. Instead of saying, managed social media accounts, say, increase social media engagement by 30% in 6 months through a targeted content strategy. Specific numbers and impact statements make hiring managers see your value instantly. And don't assume your resume is perfect. Get a second pair of eyes on it. A small tweak might be the difference between getting ignored and getting an interview. Next, practice your interview skills. Confidence affects your earning potential. A great resume gets you in the door, but a great interview gets you the job and the salary you deserve. Do mock interviews. Even if it feels awkward, practicing out loud makes you more prepared. Record yourself answering common questions. Notice any hesitation or weak points. Refine them. Use the STAR method: situation, task, action, result to structure your answers clearly. Many people lose opportunities not because they aren't qualified, but because they don't communicate their value well. This is a skill you can build. Number 3, research the company, because knowledge is negotiation power. One of the biggest mistakes job seekers make: walking into an interview unprepared. Know what the company does, its mission, and its recent developments. Find out how your role fits into the bigger picture. Because companies don't just hire employees, they invest in solutions. Research industry salary benchmarks so you don't accept an offer that's below market value. Employers hire people who understand their challenges and can help solve them. 4, show enthusiasm, because energy matters. Let's be honest, no company wants to hire someone who seems like they don't care. Show up engaged and excited about the role. Ask thoughtful questions at the end of the interview. Express your genuine interest in the company's mission. Even if you have the best qualifications, if you don't seem interested, they'll move on. 5, make your answers about them. Not just you when you answer interview questions. Remember, hiring managers are not just looking for someone who wants a job. They're looking for someone who will add value. Instead of saying, "I'm looking for a role where I can grow my skills," say, "I'm excited about this role because it allows me to bring my expertise in X to help your team achieve Y." Make every answer about how you can help the company succeed. 6, go the extra mile, because wealth is built on effort others won't put in. Most job seekers do the bare minimum. If you want to stand out, go beyond what's expected. Show up early for your interview. It signals professionalism. Dress appropriately. Research company culture and match their style. Use keywords from the job description to align your answers. Provide specific examples from past experience that prove you can do the job. The little details make a big difference. 7, try these high-impact strategies. Most people ignore the reverse job search. Pitch yourself instead of waiting. Identify companies you admire, even if they aren't hiring. Reach out to key decision makers and offer value up front. Ask for an informational interview instead of a job interview. This builds connections. The pain letter strategy: solve a company's problem in advance instead of a generic cover letter. Write a short email that highlights a specific challenge the company faces, how your skills and experience can help solve it. This proactive approach sets you apart. Use the hidden job market. 80% of jobs are never posted publicly. They're filled through networking. Join industry LinkedIn groups where hiring managers post openings. Follow companies and decision makers on LinkedIn and engage with their content. The best jobs aren't always on job boards. 8, if you're still waiting, don't lose hope. You're in transition, not failure. I know some of you feel stuck. You're doing everything right, but nothing is working yet. Here's what I want you to remember. Job searching isn't rejection, it's redirection. Every effort you make is getting you closer to the right opportunity. Your worth isn't defined by how many callbacks you get. Every city that has faced hardship, like Seoul, South Korea, has come back stronger by adapting, innovating, and refusing to stay down. And you are capable of doing the same. Final thought, your breakthrough is coming. Your job isn't just a paycheck, it's your foundation for financial success, stability, and freedom. The faster you secure the right role, the sooner you can save, invest, and grow your wealth. Take control of your future. Build financial security that lasts. But that starts with action. What's your next step? Fix one thing on your resume today. Reach out to one new professional connection. Practice answering one interview question out loud. Get someone to listen to your interview answers. Go for a walk and do some exercise. It will make you feel more positive. The right opportunity is waiting for you. Don't give up.